The questions now: do the Houthi attacks continue? Do the Americans come knocking again? How involved will Britain become? Leila Nathu, BBC News, Westminster.
Well, I'm now joined by Mohamed Taha, who, as you know, is from BBC Arabic. He's with me in the studio. Good morning to you, Mohamed. So let's talk about the issue to begin with, what's happening in the Red Sea, because the US military has said there's been more attacks going on.
Indeed, the US military announced that a cruise missile was launched towards Laboon military ship in the Red Sea, and they managed to intercept that missile. Nobody hurt in that attack, but this is an indication that this war in the Red Sea and with the Yemeni government that is controlled by the Houthis is not getting any lower. The US started by the attacks on Thursday, and they followed that again on Friday. The Houthis replied by flying some drones, and now they are launching a cruise missile. The United Kingdom is heavily involved in this war currently, as you said, that Rishi Sunak is going to speak to Parliament about it. So we cannot separate this massive involvement from the United Kingdom and the United States in this year of elections.
And in terms of what's going on in Gaza overnight, what have you been hearing?
Hamas announced that the total number of military vehicles that they managed to destroy in Gaza after 100 days of war reached 1,000 vehicles, and the Israeli announced that they managed to kill 9,000 of the Hamas militants. The Israeli estimations that the Hamas militants are 30,000, which is making this war is going ahead for some time. And Hamas announced also that they lost connection with some militants who are responsible for the hostages in Gaza, and this is making the divide inside the Israeli government deepen, as some ministers are calling for this war to end and for having the courage to have exchange prisoners with Hamas. And other ministers who are supporting Benjamin Netanyahu want the war to carry on to destroy Hamas as they announced before. So this divide between two parties is getting widened in the Israeli cabinet, and the war continues in Gaza, leaving at the moment 24,000 civilians killed over the last 100 days.
Okay, Mohamed, once again for bringing us up to date on the latest. Mohamed Taha there from the BBC Arabic service. Around the world and across the UK, this is BBC News.